first grade. It's Miss Brandis, and today we're going to be talking about nonfiction books. And nonfiction books are real or informational, so we're going to be learning some interesting facts or statistics from this book. We've been talking a lot about fiction stories. Of course, fiction books are made up, imaginary, or pretend. The author uses their imagination to create these amazing stories that we get to read. But nonfiction books are a little bit different because they do have facts and statistics that make us a little bit smarter, and we can impress our family and friends with those things that we learn. And today we're going to be reading a book called My First Pet Dogs. Now, there's something a little bit different about nonfiction books. The one thing is that's behind label. Yep, you're going to notice there's numbers and letters, not just letters like we normally have seen with our fiction stories. So this is 636.7. All dog books are found in 636.7. So if you wanted a dog book here in the library, you would go to the nonfiction section in the back of the library there, and you would go to 636.7, and that's where all of our dog books are. So it doesn't matter if you're here at the Omaha Public Library, there's still 636.7, or if you go to a school in Paris, France, there's still 636.7. So the cool thing about nonfiction is each category is given a number. And it doesn't matter where you're at. So all dog books are 636.7. So you can go there and find those books. You are going to notice that there are letters there too. Normally, we find the author's name on the front cover. We don't find that here. We have to actually go to the title page. So here we have My First Pet Dogs by Carrie Mester. And we are going to notice that it is M-E-I right there. So the first three letters of her last name. So we have 636.7 M-E-I. So let's get started with our book. Another thing about nonfiction books is they usually have a table of contents. It gives us the chapters and what number those chapters, what page numbers we can find them on. So we have Taking Care of a Dog, which is on page 4. What Does a Dog Need on page 22. Picture glossary on page 23, an index on page 24, and to learn more is also on page 24. So take some good notes in your brain because I'm going to be asking you some questions later about what you have learned from this book. Taking Care of a Dog. Sid wants a dog. How do you care for a dog? Dogs need exercise. Mia plays fetch with Roy. Dogs need healthy food. Kai feeds Red 2 times a day. If Red is good, he gets treats. All dogs love treats. Dogs need fresh water. Ava filled Ike's bowl. Dogs need checkups. Ed takes Bo to the vet. The vet gives Bo shots. Dogs need to be kept clean. Muffin gets a bath. I know my dogs don't like to take baths. I don't know about your dogs. Dogs need to know the rules. Ty takes Mo to dog school. Mo learns. He sits, he stays. Dogs need a place to sleep. Rocco sleeps in his kennel. He feels safe. Dogs need love. Sky hugs Max. Dogs are great pets. So, what does a dog need? You remember 1 or 2 or 3 things that a dog might need? If you said dogs need toys, you were right. Give your dogs toys to play with so they don't get bored. They also need good food, good healthy food every day. They need a collar, a band that goes around the dog's neck and holds a tag, and that way if they get lost, the person can call the number on the tag. A leash. Your dog needs a leash so you can walk your dog. Water. Dogs need fresh water daily. And here's some picture glossaries of maybe some words you don't know or might not understand. Fetch is a game where the owner throws an object and the dog goes and gets it and brings it back. Treats. Special food such as dog biscuits. Kennel. A large cage that keeps a dog safe. Vet. An animal doctor. So hopefully you remembered some of those things from our book. And then at the very back we have an index here. So if you're like, I forgot what it was about shots. What did that book say about shots? So you can go here and it says shots, page 12. So you can go back to page 12. Page 12 right there. And it says dog needs checkups. Ed takes Bo to the vet. The vet gives Bo shots. It's like, oh yeah, that's what the book was about, or that's what that page was about. It was about Bo getting shots. That's what it was. So the index will help you find information if you can't remember or if you want to go back and read. And then you can learn more if you were to check this out from the library. It gives you some websites you can go to with Mom and Dad's help, and then you can find out more about dogs too. So today, you're going to figure out which book here is nonfiction. Last time it was what book is fiction, but this time we're going with what is nonfiction. And remember, nonfiction stories are real or informational. So when you circle the book, you will also color it. Remember, you need to make it look as real as possible because nonfiction books are real or informational. So you almost want it to look like a photograph. The cool thing about fiction is you could do whatever you wanted to it. But nonfiction, you have some rules there. You want to make it look as real as possible. So you're going to circle the book and then you're going to color it and make it look as real as possible. You can even decorate the cover there and make it look real. So that's kind of interesting. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you learned some facts about dogs, and I'll see you next week. Bye.